missed, and all of a sudden he's presented Ding with opportunities, and it must be frustrating. It usually is the case when you feel as if you're queuing okay, and I'm sure, you know, regardless of what happens, Ronnie will say he's not playing great, but he looks like he's queuing okay, but he's now in a fight where it could have been an easy canter away. 6-1 could have very easily been the score here.
And that's surely got to needle you when you had it within your grasp.
Well, you're going to fight all over again, and the worst thing as well, if you go back after losing the match and you think, oh, I had such the best of it, and you're out of the tournament on the first day, it's not a nice feeling.
Yeah. Assess this next best of three, John.
Well, very difficult, as I say. It's difficult to pick a winner because the momentum is certainly with Ding, but you'd never write O'Sullivan off if a chance presents itself. As I say, the only difference today is, I agree entirely with Steve's, 1 or 2 positional shots. He snookered himself twice on reds, which you can't believe he's lost position on, and that's just basically, along with Ding cleaning up after them, has made the difference to the scoreline. It's honestly, it's a toss of a coin at the minute.
Okay, we're going to enjoy it.
Well, could we possibly have a deciding frame in the first match ever at Alexandra Palace? Who knows? We'll find out very shortly. Not the best break-off shot this time. He's coming up a little bit short, is he? No, it's pretty good. This is a fast cloth. I think he may have covered that one. Well, maybe he hasn't. The one brown's not quite in the way. The only thing is, if he pots this, he's going to go into the pink and reds, and that's why he's playing it with a little bit of screw, which made the pot more difficult. If he had played that plain ball, he would have just careered into the pink and reds. No. How confident is this young Chinese player now? Let's find out after this shot.
You see there, the benefits are obvious. Keep your head still, straight queuing.
Bramble.
Give yourself a much better chance of potting the long red.
It wasn't easy, that. It was the correct shot to play. The confidence was there, but tough when you're on the cushion. Not a good chance just yet. The bunch are awkward to go into from the black because of the way they are. Those 4 reds, you could quite easily stick in the back of the bunch. So needs a bit of sorting out here.
23.
Looking at the possibility of the pink here, because he's straight on the black. If he's straight on pink, he's got very little to do to get on his next red, the one just to the right of it. And the pink may have to go onto the brown spot if it's occupied. That's the only spot available.
29.
I was going to say this pack was, as you say, Dennis, difficult to split from the black, but off the blue it'd be perfect, but he's just over.
You might have to play for the black, as Stephen
43.
said. Much easier to go into the off the blue, but
44.
This is the key shot coming up. As long as he gets enough top spin and he doesn't stick in the bunch. Not sure if the one red is available to the right, but if it is, now he's gone into them and he's the arc on the cue ball and he's missed them completely. Push the cue through in a straight line. That's the key to knocking that type of shot in. What a killer blow this would be for Ronnie. 50 points in front.
9.
Just missed the cannon into the reds. Otherwise, the frame would have been his. He only needs a split here, and amazing how that arced around the red. Shot he plays one of the toughest shots in the game to play, Steve, and he played with a lot of screw and didn't let the white go very far and didn't let the red run back up the table.
There's very few players can hit that shot as soft as that and still get the required effect from the cue. Tremendous timing and cue action.
Bit of a free shot this. You can take the pot on. It'll be an automatic safety shot, but he'd like to see red disappear.
One.
Well, that was just a stunning pot. Under the circumstances and what's just gone past in the last hour.
3.
I think Ronnie will have, if he wins this match, plenty of negatives to say about his game today, but I don't think I've ever seen him pot as many long balls as this Dennis.
Yeah, it's been his Achilles heel for the last couple of seasons. Ronnie would be the first to tell you that his long potting hasn't been up to scratch, but as you said, Stephen, today it's been superb. 87% long pot success rate.
12.
Well, just showing what he is made of as well. Great character.
19.
Looked like he was going to lead 5-1 in his 4-1 lead disappear, with Ding taking 3 in a row. But pressure firmly back on Ding's shoulders now. Doesn't really matter about the black. Ding will stay in his seat.
20 in the frame.
I'm sure, yes. Ronnie O'Sullivan, a frame he badly needed after losing 3 in a row. He now leads 4-3 and just needs one more frame for a place in the second round.
5-4 it is, and just one more required, and it really seems to have jolted Ronnie into action. Ding's comeback there. Interesting about the long potting percentage, and Ronnie's stats for once, particularly when compared to the last couple of years, very good.
Yes, I mean, we've heard Ronnie say he doesn't fancy that he's that good a long potter. To some degree, the stats are luck. There is an element of, you hit the ball well, sometimes it doesn't go in, sometimes it does, and sometimes you have games where you absolutely do nail it. I'm not saying totally luck, but, the stats between 90 and 70 and 60 can be in the lap of the gods as to what type of shots you get. But Ronnie looks his cueing is